Can the US dollar be saved? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live and no edits. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button already, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So as you can see right here, here is the "Don't Tread on Me" piece. Easily one of my my favorite rounds. That's just more to be precise. You know, these are referred to as rounds. The "Don't tread on me" phrase represents a period in history when the United States was still fighting for independence from Great Britain. These words resonate today, especially with everything going on within our own nation. Interestingly, Americans adopted the rattlesnake symbol, and it became demonstrative over the years of the people and their ambition for self-determination. The snake's traits of honorably cautioning its enemies to beware of the dangers of stepping on it was, in Ben Franklin's opinion, well suited to the United States. So this is how far back it goes. I mean, this goes back, to Ben Franklin's time. He was one of the founding fathers. So these silver rounds are offered by the, you can see it right there on the bottom, which is the Money Metals Exchange. And the piece was inspired by the Boston Tea Party. That's why you have this back here. And this is the infamous or famous "Don't Tread on Me" silver coin. While these rounds are not legal tender, you get more silver ounces for the price than most other options. Money Metals Exchange commissioned these 1 ounce "Don't Tread on Me" pieces not only to provide a tool for citizens to protect against the collapse of the dollar's purchasing power, but to help reinvigorate the very symbols of liberty upon this nation was founded. So these symbols are not to be denigrated and demonized, as the highest levels of our political class are now trying to do. Instead, they must be renewed, revered, and passed on to new generations who want the founding fathers' principles reinserted in modern day America. They are stylish coins, These are very, very stylish coins, symbolic, and of course immersed in American history. It tells people a lot about yourself when you own these. It tells people you're a patriot. I'm a patriot. To this day, I'm still proud to be an American. My citizenship means everything to me. These rounds, they tell a story, not just about how America came to the great independent nation that it is now, but what sort of characteristics Americans had and some still have. Right now, you can find these uncirculated as low as $35 with free shipping. I would say that's a very good, aggressive deal right now when it comes to, okay, what kind of coin should I purchase? That's a good deal right there. $35 with free shipping, excellent. Jump on it all day long if you can find it. I do want to give a shout out to one of my loyal subscribers, and this is Sarge27271. This is a comment that they made yesterday evening. Here we go. The one thing no politician wants is a crash on his shift. So inflation it is. Thanks again for the shout out. Lol. The Baltimore Bridge crash is very suspicious. It does block a huge port that serves many states on the East Coast. I would think it's a cyber attack. All these ships are remote control, so makes it easy to back. As for the elites, they wrote it on the Georgia guidestones. First commandment: keep humanity at 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. As more and more people were waking up, it became imperative to destroy the guidestones. They want us dead. It's simple. Cheers and stay safe. Wow, so that's a lot to take in right there. Clearly, it's like, there's an agenda taking place. We're part of it. We're living in it. It's all by design, and we have to face the reality, because right now we're walking into the fourth industrial revolution, and as you can see, it's not a smooth transition. The entire world is finally waking up to the reality that fiat currencies are worth absolutely nothing. Value and trust in our currency is dead to many extents. Fiat currencies are backed by the government that issued them. That's it. We're witnessing a slow and painful death of the US dollar. And at this point, if you don't have a portion of your net worth hedged in precious metals, property, and or cryptocurrencies, you're truly losing out. Big time. The entire globe already understands that the US dollar is nearing its demise. It can't be saved. Or at least they're not gonna save it. So many people are getting into precious metals and cryptocurrencies right now like never before because what's happening in our economy is dramatic. It's tragic. It's very likely we'll see a return to the gold standard sooner than later, complemented by a blockchain technology becoming the bridge for assets backed by precious metals. If the US dollar was backed by gold, we wouldn't experience any loss of value in the long run. Right now, America, of course, is desperate to keep the world currency status. And that as a country, they don't want to lose its role as the world's hegemony. Unfortunately, this role has already slipped through America's fingers. Look at what's happening to retirees all over the country. Many of them are being forced to sell off their properties, their cars. They're moving back in with their kids, or not back in with their kids, they're moving in with their kids. Whatever they can do to survive. It's getting harder for most to stay afloat financially. I mean, look, 30% of Americans are behind on bills in real time. 61% say inflation has affected their lifestyles. After all, inflation is costing the average family in America about $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month just in inflation. Why are banks closing? Because they're cutting risk. Credit scores across the board have decreased in like for the first time in like a decade. You know, small business bankruptcies are surging as more layoffs continue to soar. So there's a lot of things happening right now at the same time. And it's like, why would you not have cryptocurrency? Why would you not be stacking silver? Why would you not be stacking gold? Okay, I get it. You can't afford gold. Gold's very expensive. Why would you not at least have silver, which is dirt cheap for anybody, for poor and average people? And it's funny because all the rich people are buying it because it's at a bargain price right now. So here we go. This right here is a 1927 Buffalo nickel. There was about 45 million Buffalo nickels minted in 1927. Of course, you know, you have this obverse, which shows a proud Native American profile. And then you have the reverse, and, you know, it depicts a lovely American buffalo, you know, just classic, you know. Also called the Indian head nickel. These prized buffalo nickels are considered the most uniquely American coins. Depending on the circulation and the condition of these coins, they can range anywhere from $1 to $50. Uncirculated pieces can sell for well over $3 to $4 grand. So if you have something like this, uncirculated, you know, the type of coin you need to handle with gloves, my goodness, you got a lot of cash right there. And I've seen them. And, you know, this is just a reminder, silver coins are like Rolexes. You never want to polish them. You never want to clean them. You know, you don't want to be cleaning your silver the same way you don't want to be cleaning your Rolex. Collectors, people who seek out, you know, certain watches, who seek out silver, they want the silver for how it is, what it looks like. For example, this circulated nickel, people want it like that. You know, I have circulated Mercury dimes. Yes, they're encased, but it's like they've never been cleaned, they've never been polished, and I would never do that to any of my coins. I think that is a tragedy right there. Don't do it. Of course, if you have an uncirculated piece like this one, you know, this is an uncirculated piece. The ones I've been buying lately have been uncirculated, and that's awesome. But it's never been clean. It's just uncirculated. You know, it hasn't been all polluted and a bunch of nasty stuff on it. Look, here's another one. Super cool one. Of course, also uncirculated. Steamboat Willie, 1928. Before Disney went woke. You know, Disney used to be awesome. Disney was awesome all the way up to like Ratatouille, but that's a different topic. And I'll actually talk about that Steamboat Willie coin possibly the next episode. So guys, as always, thank you so much for joining us. This is a lovely evening and I had a lovely time. So remember, you guys like what I'm saying, you like to hear me every evening, because generally I release every evening, please subscribe. Please spread the word. Remember, you go to my link, you can see my collection on Silver Dad Knows on eBay. That's really not why I have this channel, but if you do want to see my collection and maybe buy some coins from me, remember, I'll sell you any of my coins at your choosing at cost. So folks, boom. I am a patriot and I love this country. You folks have a great evening. God bless you. God bless America.